Hey everyone! So I definitely did not plan to come live, but I'm working on some stuff, so I thought I'd just share with you guys what it is that I do, and what better way than when I'm working on it. So, if you hop on, say hi. If not, just comment replay, just so I know that you guys are watching the videos, that sort of thing. Hopefully you guys find these useful. If not, just let me know. I have no idea what just happened. I got a phone call and then you guys disappeared. Alright, so I am going to do hopefully a short video of what I put in my Hostess packets. So I try to prepare a whole bunch of these at one time, so I'm not constantly making one every time I have a Hostess. That way I can just grab it, add whatever I need to add to it if that's the case, and get it mailed off, dropped off, whatever the case may be. So I do have 3 that are currently made, but I plan on doing a booking blitz thing in my VIP group this weekend sometime. So I'm going to need a few more. So I got these little, they call them pouches. They're probably not pouches. They're kind of like envelopes because you can mail these. I got them off of Amazon, and I put a whole bunch of stuff in there. So I put at least 1 catalog. Normally, I'd put a whole bunch, like 2, at least 2. If I know that they're going to have a lot of people, I'll put 3. But I'm down to 7 catalogs, and I don't want it to be like last time. In the spring, I had ordered another set, and then COVID happened, and I don't want the same thing to happen this time, which sounds really bad. So I'm putting 1 in there, but I'm going to make up for it in a minute. I also do have these showcase brochures. They're just basically a larger catalog, kind of. It has everything in there that we have, just without all of the pictures, and then it has all of the scents listed and what they're in. So it's very similar to the catalog, and everything's in here, except that this has all of the pictures and all that stuff, where this is literally just a product brochure. So I stick 1 of these in there. I do have to fold it in half so that it fits. I don't put a super hard crease in it, though, because I do want them to be able to open it later. So I just put like a flattish crease. I don't know if there's a real term for it. And I stick that in my bag. So those are the 2 things in there right now. I also put 2 of the product sheets. So if you've not seen these are available in the consultant store. But they come in a huge thing like this. It comes in a 3-pack, so this is just 1 of the 3. And I literally use these all the time. I probably don't use them enough, though, because I still have 2 more sitting on my shelf over here. But I put those in everything. So I'm going to put 2, 3. I'm going to do 3. I'm going to put 3 of them in here. Alright, so this is where all the other stuff comes in. So I got some flyers that I always put in there. So I have our laundry flyers and our body line flyers. So both of these. I put the scent of the month flyer with a wax sample. So I put all these. I also put a wish list. These are from the consultant store. They come in a huge pad, and you get 4 of them. So I'm going to put 1 of these in there so they can put their wish list on it. Sometimes when you put the flyer of the month in, it's a little too long, and I have to cut the very bottom off. It doesn't really take any picture off, but it's just enough to where I can't get the zipper closed. So put that in there. I also have Start Here with Scentsy. This is a flyer off of the consultant store. I stick that in there. And then I also have, I believe this is actually the summer one, but it still has all the information still correct, just not the pictures. This is all of our systems. This is a flyer also off the consultant store. So I put that in there. And then I put some other info. So I put my rack cards. So I have 3, or 2 essentially. So this one is about me, with my family, my story. I probably need to update it because it still has me as just being a regular consultant, not director. So whenever I have to replace them, I'll fix it. And then also, this is my rat card of like why joining is probably the choice for you. And then my story on the back. And then how they can earn their kit is also there. So I always put those in there so that they know who, for one, owns the business, but also how they could start their own business if they wanted to. And then I always put a scent circle in there. Always. And then I put a cleaning sample, which I'm almost out of these, so I need to make some more. I'm going to make dish soap samples, I think Sunday, depending on what Eric has planned. And then I put a body sample, so this is hand soap. Putting that in there. And then since it's a Hostess, I want them to try the laundry line. So I'm going to give them laundry liquid. And then I think I'm out of my soap samples. I think I need to make more. Here is a counter clean sample that I have. I'll throw that in there. I think I still have a dog sample. I do. So I'm going to put the Freshen Up Pup sample in there. And then the rest of it is just wax. So when I make wax samples, I make a bunch at a time for this reason. So that whenever I do this, everything's all in one place. I don't have to search forever for it. So what else do I want to put in there? Yeah, so that's pretty much all I put in there. I have to bag some because apparently Eric didn't know what individual bags meant, so I will have to fix this. But that's what I put in my Hostess packet. Now, if I were to mail this, this would be a lot. So this is one that I would hand to the person, like, in person. This one I would not mail because of how thick it is. This would cost me quite a bit. So my next one, I'll show you what it is that I make for those that I mail. Something in here is too tall still. And I have separate bins so I know which one's which. So it's all in there ready to go. All I have to do is throw it in a bag, that sort of thing. So if I were to make one to mail, it definitely gets not as much stuff. Not as many samples per se. So I put in a catalog, but I don't put in a showcase brochure because it takes up quite a bit of space. I will give them 2 to 3 of these product brochures. Or product list, I should say. They get the flyers because I want them to know about all the systems so that they can share it with their friends and family. So all the same flyers. They get the scent of the month. Oh, and I put business cards in there too. I did not put that in the first one, but I do put business cards in there. My rat cards. And a hand or a body wash and a laundry liquid. So that's what I put in there. I keep it super small for a reason so that I'm on a live, Eric. So that it will go in the mail easier and it'll make it a little bit cheaper because it's not as thick. So this is the one that I mail. Okay. And this is the one that I hand deliver. If you wanted to, you can pay the extra postage and ship this. I just don't. Another thing that I do add in here that I forgot is the scent circle. I always give them a scent circle. So I pop that in there. And that's it. Okay. When I mail these, I put the shipping on this side so that the post officer lady, man, can still see it. So I don't put anything over here. And then I got these super cute thank you for supporting my small business stickers that I stick on the outside as well. So that way they see it. And they're like, oh, a small business. And that's it. Okay. Super easy. I do the same kind of thing when I make my info packets for my customers. The only thing is they don't get a catalog. So I posted a video about these before, but I just put a product list, flyers for our systems, because I just got some more of these and I can put them in there. So all of this, a business card, the flyer of the month, because I already attached my samples to my flyer. Makes it easier so that they know that that is that scent. So I'm just getting everything together to put it in there. Okay, so I put all of my rat cards in there. Hey Danielle. All of my flyers in there. I put a product list, a scent circle, business card, flyer of the month. Okay, so this is what I put into just my, like, hey, you're new to Scentsy, have to watch Please Play, just jumped on. Yeah, I covered a lot of stuff already. So this is just like, hey, I saw you in the grocery store and you pointed out my Scentsy shirt, or maybe I'm thanking my waitress now that, I mean, you can't eat inside now, but you know what I mean. So I actually use these bags. They come from Scentsy. I think my scent circles and maybe even scent packs come in this bag. So I got a whole bunch of them because scent circles are literally half my business, basically. So I just put all this in there. Super small. I can literally stick it in my purse, my backpack, in my car, wherever the case may be. And that's what I give them. It literally has everything they need to know about my business. So this is what I give to potential customers. This is the packet that I mail. Okay, this is my mailing packet. This is my Hostess packet that I give, that I hand deliver because it's very large. Okay, so those are the 3 types of things that I make. And I try to make them all at one time so that I'm not constantly making them. Because if I were to sit there and every time I had a new Hostess make a packet, I would probably drive myself insane. It's easier if I can just grab this out of my bin, slap a label on it, and send it on its way. Just because, like, ain't nobody got time for that. So, if you have any questions about it, let me know. I'll probably be doing a video, I don't know, next week or so about my rack cards. So, like these individual, and break them down for you. I don't have the time tonight to do that. But I do plan on doing one for rat cards, especially those that are newer and may not know what a rat card is. I'm going to be doing one to kind of introduce you to that. So, if you have any questions, you can always drop them in the comments, or message me, or message your sponsor, if that is not me. Anything to help you get the answers that you need. But if you have no questions, I'm going to hop off here and go make dinner, whatever that's going to be. Who knows? Make sure you're checking your news tab because there were some super exciting holiday announcements that came. I did post them in here, but I didn't give you all the details. So if you are interested in learning more about that, please check out your workstation. And yeah, happy Halloween, guys.